Hello guys and welcome back to this Coasters. My name is Anderson. Today we are going to be taking a look back at Six Flags Great America and guessing the next ride to be added. So we've done a lot of videos here recently. We've got some series going. I'm going to be looking at the next coaster to be added to Six Flags Great America. This is my home park. I have a little bias, but before we start, you guys should subscribe. It really does help me out, helps the channel out, and we've been growing so much recently. I'm just so thankful. And I want to keep it going. So let's get to it. So the next ride that will be added, it has to be, it can be hybrid, it can be something like that, but it has to be a new ride, and it has to have an area where it's going to be going. So I have my plans now coming soon. Let's start off with the areas that could be seeing a coaster. The first is their picnic area. Whenever I've gone, it's either not open, not really being used too much. And overall, the picnic area, along with areas surrounding it, like the theater near Loggers Run, there's a lot of rides and areas there that I feel like could be removed to make way for stuff. People have talked about V2 being removed. I don't necessarily see that specifically, but I could see one of the two log flumes being removed and things like that. Overall, I do think that a coaster could be added in that area. Other area we've seen that Buccaneer Battle could be removed, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's removed there to make way for a new coaster. Also, possibly we're looking at somewhere, maybe more remote, or sorry, not remote, but more central. I could definitely see Demon being removed, making way for a bunch of different attractions, especially in that Metropolis area. You could add a nice flat ride from Metropolis, which only has one ride right now, and then add another coaster that's maybe a tighter space, tighter squeeze, where Demon is now. But other than that, that's the areas that I could see a coaster. What coasters could be coming? So the first one that I've got to accept could be an option is the transfer over, the hybrid conversion on the classic American Eagle roller coaster. Definitely a possibility. I'm not going to say it's all that likely, because I think before being transformed to a hybrid when you already have one, I could see it being removed. But let's say it's not going to happen, and let's see what other possibilities may lay. So this park has 4 wooden coasters, right? How many of them, when reviewing them, are actually good? I could see American Eagle being removed soon, right? So if American Eagle is removed, which I definitely think is a possibility, or let's say it becomes a hybrid, now you've got kind of a need for a wooden coaster. And so, especially at the location of, Buccaneer Battle, especially because I could see even Viper being removed decently soon, next 10 years, 10, 15, I could see Viper being removed. So if we're talking about that, they might want to replace it before those coasters are removed. You're going to want to probably add something before you take away something, or take away an ad. You want to compensate for a ride being removed. And so I could see a GCI going right where Buccaneer Battle is, or maybe a Axis coaster going where Buccaneer Battle is. Either one of those is a possibility. Axis, being a new model, is definitely also a possibility. It's something big, something new that I could see this park getting to attract new customers. One other thing that this park needs, ever since they removed Raging Cajun, is another good family coaster. This park struggles with having too many great coasters, and I know that's hard to believe, but I could see a Pandemonium-style spinning coaster, or maybe even something like Primal Whirl with maybe a little more theming, less tackiness being added so essentially either a Raging Cajun type ride or a Pandemonium, just to be put into the park in there. People have talked about removing Pandemonium from Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and this again could be a park where it's placed. If they do decide to remove Demon, which is definitely a thing that could happen soon, they would want to replace it with a looper. And what loopers exist that this park doesn't already have filled? Floorless and stand-up. And so definitely the floorless would make more sense, or even the new surf coaster, which has been talked about a lot. We could see a launched B&M, because this park only has 2 launch coasters, and V2 is not really that much of a ride. Max versus short. They're both pretty short. You could see a full-sized, longer launch coaster fit in Buccaneer Battle or Demon that would replace that looping need or just add a launch coaster. Both of those locations for a surf coaster would work. And let's say it is just a surf coaster, a lift hill, B&M, like Kraken, floorless, I could definitely still see it going to this park. But if you have any other ideas for coasters coming to this park or locations of coasters coming to this park, definitely comment below, because I'm always checking the comments, I'm always looking, I'm always responding, and I'll be down there if you guys have a comment for any ideas. Other than that, you guys should comment below, like this video, always helps, and please subscribe. We've been growing a lot recently, and I really do appreciate it. Anyway, I'll see you guys in any future videos. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys next time. Let's drop the beat.